Welcome back to another book review. I'm going to do my best to review this next book without spoilers. I always try not to have spoilers, so that way, to save some of the mystery for you as you're reading. But I want to review it enough where hopefully I spark your interest and you want to actually check it out. Today's book that I decided to review is one that I finished quite recently. I have not finished the series just yet, so I'm just going to review the first book of the series, which is Zodiac Academy: The Awakening by Carolyn Peckham and Susan Valetti. Sorry if I butchered their names. Doing my best here. This book was indeed different. Straight out of the gates, the beginning was okay. It was kind of confusing on where it was gonna go. So for like the first couple chapters, I was kind of in a way lost. Like, oh, is this the book that I think it was gonna be? It's in supernatural-esque. I would say it's more of a bully romance. I don't know what's going on, but lately a lot of writers are writing bully romances. I don't know if I'm into them yet. I keep stumbling across them on accident. What I mean by stumbling, I'll read the synopsis or whatever in the back of the book, and it seems, oh, another romance. But then when you start reading the actual content of the books and start reading all the romance in its actual context, it seems more like a bully romance. For anyone who doesn't know what a bully romance is, basically, this is my interpretation of what a bully romance is. Just saying. It's basically gives me Beauty and the Beast vibes, where, the girl or person tends to fall in love with the person who's bullying them, not being kind, not being nice, being rude. And in this circumstance, this book tends to follow along with two sisters who are twins. They're Geminis, hence Zodiac Academy. And they were basically put up for adoption by the king and queens of this magical realm. They're basically 18 years old now, living on their own in the city. And they get approached by this mysterious professor from Zodiac Academy to basically say, hey, you're in real life, you're princesses, you have magical abilities, they're elemental abilities, and, you need to come back to our realm, because your birthright is to the throne. But in order to, take hold of the throne, they have to basically graduate from this academy. The academy is it's more intertwined with today's college setting. They have to live there. They have professors. They have classes. They have midterms. They have finals. All of that good and fun stuff. They have houses, kind of Harry Potter-esque in my eyes, but how it's described, it's more houses / sorority type vibes. They have initiations and stuff like that. Without giving anything away, considering the fact they grew up in the mortal world, they have no idea about anything in regards to this world. So instead of, you would expect all the people in that world to be helpful and kind, they're all very rude and mean to them because, not to give anything away, they don't want them to come and take over their throne. Without giving anything away, period. They just don't want that. They don't want two people who've been raised as mortals, basically the outsiders, to come and take over the world and tell them what to do and to basically ruin what they know and hold dear, their livelihoods. So, basically the story, at least of the first book, it's following them through their first year at Zodiac Academy and their adjustments. In regards to the bully romances, there are quite a few bullies in this book, and the girls find themselves catching feelings or having emotions towards basically two of the bullies. And reading it, I don't know. I just couldn't vibe with it. It's a good book. Very well written. Do not get me wrong. If you're into bully romances, it's a very good book. Very, very well read. I plan on finishing the series. Well, I'm not going to say that. I plan on reading book 2. And then we'll see how that goes. But so far, after reading the first one, it leaves you with a natural cliffhanger. It's very well written. Transitions are amazing. It did leave me wanting more. Just I want to see what happens in the story. I'm curious about how all of this is going to fall into place. All of the characters, okay, they're all right. Out of all the books I've read, they're not the most amazingly delivered or explained characters, but I can see why they're there and, you know, what use they have to the story, like with their importance of the story, well, within the story. It's just, out of all the books I've read this year, this one, maybe it was just too new for me. I don't know. It did take me a little bit longer to read this book, even though it's not that thick. Cause some of the times when I would read it, it's just some of the incidents that would occur within the story, I just didn't vibe with it. So I'd be like, I'm gonna put it down. But then whenever I start a book, I always like to finish it to give it the benefit of the doubt. Just because one chapter is bad doesn't mean it's a bad book. Just because one chapter is slow, it doesn't mean it's a bad book. Sometimes you got to push through it just to see how it ends. And I'm glad I did push through it, because the parts that I just didn't agree with, that just made me feel a little bit, once I got past that and got back to the meat and the content of the story, I like that one. I like the overall outline of the story. The bully romance part is just didn't seem right to me. I don't think it's realistic, especially the severity of the bully that occurs in the story. Like it's very interesting. But I mean, I like all the. I can tell that the authors pull their inspiration from others. Like, you get Harry Potter vibes, you get, college vibes, you get Twilight vibes, a lot of pop culture from different areas, and you can see that as you're reading. And I also love that this book, even though it's written kind of with, it's up to date with today's technology. They have smartphones. Facebook, they have internet, they have things that sometimes the authors write not around tend to make it in the past or but I would say check it out. It's something different. I love books that are different. This is some people will say, oh, it's an adult version of Harry Potter. No, it's not. I mean, I didn't get that, and I love Harry Potter. I didn't get adult version of Harry Potter. I got, like I said, a mixture of a lot of different books. Adult version of Harry Potter was not one of them. Sue me. I got, it was adults alright, but it wasn't Harry Potter-esque. Like, maybe because I've read a lot of these type of books, these Academy type books, that I didn't see Harry Potter vibes. But that's just me. Check it out for yourself. You know, you might have different views. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.